of This Life Cambodia is to help Cambodians be empowered to access their rights, and the mission is to listen to, engage with and advocate alongside communities as they define and act on their own solutions. We have a target area of Siem Reap, Oudtshoorn and Banterminche. We run 5 different programs. Originally we applied our first attempt was in 2013, and then we were awarded the certificate in April 2014. Why we wanted to take part in the certification process is that we wanted to take part in promoting accountability, in promoting transparency, and also promoting professional practice in the development sector, like in Cambodia. And I guess by compliance, it actually takes us to the next level. And taking us to the next level means that it has enabled us to strengthen our management systems here within the organisation. It's enabled us to promote better communications between all stakeholders at This Life Cambodia. And personally, I really think the reasons why that we took part in this as well is the fact that communities deserve the opportunity to work with well-managed and strong development organisations, and for that reason alone is an integral part of us taking part in this process. We read extensively about the GPP certification process, how it was in line with best practice, and it was also developed by NGOs themselves. And that was very interesting for us. And as an organisation, we want to ensure that we're following better practice, and this enabled the process of meeting the standards, enabled us to basically go through and tick off to ensure that yes, we are leading the way in development. I guess the improvements from a personal level and what the certification process has allowed us to do is to really look in depth into the key areas that the organisation lacked at that particular time that we applied for the GPP certification, and also it gave us a checklist to go through and to ensure that yes, we are meeting these standards, or no, we're not meeting these, and this is something that we can improve on. Some things that have improved on from my point of view is communication between myself and the board of directors. The board of directors are heavily involved in the development of strategy and marketing for the organisation now, which is fantastic, and has come from throughout the process of identifying that as a challenge through the certification process. And from key staff within the organisation, even from program officers all the way up to the deputy director, everyone now has a sincere appreciation of the importance of structure and the importance of line management and reporting up, and also reporting down and reporting out. So that's definitely an improvement that we've seen at This Life Cambodia. What I would like to say first is receiving the GPP certification was like an award not just for the organisation but every individual within the organisation as well, because everyone worked extremely hard to ensure that we were meeting those minimum standards. So some things that have improved is communication within the organisation. It's very much encouraged, and from the start of TLC as well, was to have input from staff, and then that has been consolidated on through the process, and now staff know very much how to engage in actively developing the organisation. They know where policies and procedures exist within the organisation, which helps them ensure that they're working for an established organisation and their time that they're investing in communities is worthwhile. It's so the GPP certification process is so structured, which is fantastic, and it enables, as I mentioned before, you can literally go through and check off and make sure that you've completed everything. We share that we're GPP certified, and donors generally ask questions, and now donors are starting to say, well, okay, if this is available in Cambodia, then why isn't every organisation participating in the GPP certification process? So it actually, as an organisation, it puts us a few steps ahead of those those who aren't undertaking the voluntary process. Our budget over the times has increased significantly. I think that's because we can demonstrate that we're a well-managed organisation, and we do publish our monitoring and evaluation reports. So it's great now that there's funding bodies who are really appreciating the necessity of having well-managed and organisations who are meeting minimum standards. And it's fantastic that they're now looking at including that as a premise to providing funding in Cambodia. While the GPP certification process is extensive and may look intimidating when you look through all the standards set, I would encourage all organisations to go through the process, because it enables you to really define your organisation, and also, as I mentioned previously, communities that we work with and stakeholders that we work with really deserve to be working with well-developed and well-managed organisations. And the whole process of the GPP certification compliance process really enables you to go through and tick off all those things. So I really encourage everyone to go through the same process, and I hope to be working with more development partners who are certified as GPP certified organisations.